second.
Oh, man.
Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it?
My mom and I booked a trip to...
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Oh my goodness, guys. I was not planning on vlogging right now because it's a Monday. I don't really like to vlog on Mondays. I got 4 hours of sleep last night and I kind of like to just decompress after the weekend because I have been vlogging a lot on my weekends lately, but I had to pick up the camera because do you see what I see? My hair has never been so shiny in its short little life. It's not that short of a life, 26 years, I'm getting old. A couple of months ago when I went to Sephora, I got a birthday gift, which I didn't even know was a thing. I guess I've never gone to Sephora in the month of September when my birthday is, but lo and behold, I was able to pick out a gift and I picked out like this little baggie of 3 products, one of which was Moroccan oil. And I have always heard about Moroccan oil. I know of it, I've heard people rave about it, but I've never tried it. I just never really thought to try it, and where have I been? Where have I been? For today's outfit of the day, I'm feeling bold, I'm feeling crazy. I am rocking the red booties. I love whenever I get to wear these. It's just like a fun pop of color. And considering it is 29 degrees outside right now, I need all the pop of happiness I can get. For my story this morning, I've got a Caesar salad, a baguette from Panera, and a blindfold. And it's about to go down. Every year, the Cincinnati Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired hosts this Dining in the Dark event where all of the guests have these blindfolds and they get to experience what it's like for people who can't see. It's just the simple things in life that are just so much more challenging. Even if you don't have a blindfold, just close your eyes and imagine making breakfast. Imagine getting dressed, taking a shower, or of course, in this case, eating a meal. And okay, I have not put the blindfold on yet. We just did this one hit where I teased to it. Let's see, I'm gonna put it on right now. And I don't really, actually, you know what? Okay, I look like I just woke up, but I'm actually not gonna do it. I'm very into authentic on-air reactions. Like I don't wanna try it out before I do it on air, which sometimes results in some awkward moments because it's not, you know, hammered out. I'm not rehearsing, I'm not practicing. But personally, I prefer it to be authentic, so I don't even know what this is about. And okay, also, here's the thing. You guys can see this is a Caesar salad. Like, I can't eat this. I'm lactose intolerant. So I'm gonna actually try to pick up a lettuce on purpose, like a piece of lettuce, and let's see how hard it is to do without being able to see. Good morning, Bob. Despite the fact that it looks like I'm about to go to sleep right now, I can confirm I am not. Instead, I'm about to do something I have never done in my life, and I am going to dine without one of my senses, the sense of sight. All right, so Patsy, what I didn't let you know is this is actually dangerous this morning. I'm lactose intolerant. I saw the cheese on this salad. Oh, I saw it. But now we have an obstacle where I am going to try to go for a lettuce. Oh gosh, I'm going to try to go for a lettuce that doesn't have cheese.
You got it.
I got it?
No cheese.
No cheese. None? Not even a sliver?
No.
Bad things will happen. Okay.
Nothing will happen.
As you guys know, if you've been following along with the vlogs, I discovered Japanese sweet potatoes a couple of weeks ago. And one thing about me is when I find that I like something, I like it. I really, really like it. I grow obsessed, and this is this is a problem. They taste so good. If you have never had them, you have to. You seriously have to. It's life-changing. And by the way, the reason I got so many of them is because they've been hard to come by at the grocery store, so I couldn't take any chances. I had to stock up. But what we are having for lunch is not a Japanese sweet potato, but a butternut squash. I love how, okay, so one of the reasons I have been eating Japanese sweet potatoes is because they contain less beta carotene, which is what was turning my skin orange. And then I go ahead and eat butternut squash for lunch instead. I don't know what it is, orange food just tastes better. And I hope you guys are proud of me because I am cutting up my own squash. This is probably the most annoying produce to cut up by yourself. Like it's just so much easier to buy it pre-cut, but not only is it less expensive to buy it like this, it tastes so much better. So we're going for the gold. We are doing it. And there you have it. Guys, this is maybe the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Zach, do you want to see something that's even more beautiful than your face?
My face doesn't look any better than this.
So yes, guys, it was definitely worth the extra effort. I've got the butternut squash that is done. Then over here, we've got some chicken in the air fryer. Okay, I actually did 2 pieces of chicken because they were both so tiny. In case you haven't noticed, I feel like I'm a bulk eater. Like I eat a lot. Actually, Zach, do you remember on one of our first dates when I told you that I was pretty sure I ate more than you? Like more food, not necessarily more calories, but I eat like more.
Yes, I do remember that you said that, which we found that not to be true.
Yes, it is. I would say
you don't eat more food.
I would say I eat more food than you. Like more.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You eat like tiny little bowls of things. The best perk of eating healthy is that you can eat a lot. As I flip my 2 pieces of chicken. For example, when I go to the grocery store and buy these potatoes, I'm specifically looking for the largest potatoes. Like, I don't like it if it's not the size of my head. And this one passed the test. And this is how you do it. And yes, I do have sea salt on my butternut squash. I don't want everyone to come for me like everyone does. But yeah, this is the lunch of a champion. Have you ever seen a more wrinkly shirt in your life? I don't really care. I'm out of laundry. Zach's over here doing his stretches.
I was here before you were there, so you're in my way.
I'm about to go to the gym, just gonna do a bike ride. I feel like that's what I need, and I just woke up from a 4-hour nap, which the whole Sunday into Monday thing on this morning shift is a little bit hard, a little challenging, just because I obviously don't nap during the day on Sunday, and I only get 3 to 4 hours of sleep Sunday into Monday, but then I get my nap. And it's so crazy how my body has just learned how to use that nap, because when I first started doing it, I'd only be able to nap for like 40 to 45 minutes. That was it. And now I feel like my body is like, oh my gosh, we need any sleep we can get, and 4 hours is the sweet spot. The sad thing is though, like when I wake up from my nap, it's already dark outside. Look at that. We can see our reflections. Isn't it devastating?
It's a devo.
I'm really not in the mood to work out, but I always say if I only worked out when I was in the mood, I would work out approximately twice a year. And this is my motivation for my post-workout. I plan on eating all of these tonight. Obviously, I'm kidding. I plan on having that one over to the right though. It is the biggest one. I am hungry. And then the rest I just save throughout the week so that I don't even have to worry about it. So back when I was a beauty guru on YouTube, yes, that is how my channel started. I created this how to make a messy bun tutorial that I feel like actually got a decent amount of views, and I figured we'd throw it back because this is like my go-to cycle hairstyle. I can't wear ponytails because my neck gets so sweaty that it's disgusting. I throw it back kind of like as if I'm doing a ponytail, and then you kind of just twist it. Boom, boom. This is the life of Zach. He likes watching his Jeopardy every night while drinking his smoothie.
It's a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh gosh, I can't get anything right. Clearly
Did
I
I
don't
not
watch.
figure out the puzzle well before then?
You always do. It is safe to say I have officially become an espresso gal. I've been drinking a cup a morning every single morning, which is such a big deal for me because my stomach is... it just sucks. It sucks. I have so many stomach issues, so I've never been able to drink coffee. And I decided just to give it an old-fashioned try a couple of weeks ago, and nothing happened. I have seriously never been more proud of my stomach in my life. But for the Nespresso, I have 3 flavors that I drink. It kind of just comes in a pack on Amazon of medium to dark flavors, which is great. You know, it's awesome. But why try 3 flavors when you can try 24? So I was just on my laptop, browsing online, trying to find an advent calendar because I normally don't do one. A lot of times I just don't really like what's inside, like just little candies, little chocolates. It's just basic, and a lot of times, let's face it, I'm allergic. And then all of a sudden, I found the mother of all advent calendars. Guys, it's an espresso advent calendar. I mean, how cool is that? Where every single day leading up to Christmas in December, you get a brand new Nespresso pod, totally unique flavor, and then throughout the whole month of December, you're able to try 24 of them. Because normally you have to buy a sleeve or a box of 10, and you don't even really know if you're gonna like it. Do you really wanna commit? So I am so excited for this. I think it also comes with a mug or something. I don't know. I'll have to wait for it to come and I'll show you guys when it does, and hopefully throughout the month of December I can do this with you guys, we can wake up and do it. I'm not doing Vlogmas. I think it speaks for itself. I have a full-time job. There is no way in heck I could do that. But I'm still gonna be vlogging throughout the month of December, and I could even do it on my Instagram stories, so be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm so excited, and I feel like I'm talking a million miles an hour. I have not even had a sip of my coffee yet. I feel like it doesn't actually do anything for me. I just like the taste. But I bought something really exciting at Target the other day. And actually, okay, how pathetic is this? I went into Target to pick up my birth control prescription, Pharmacy was closed. Target, you should take note of this. Your website said you were open. Your website said you were open. Ended up wandering around the store and spending 82 unplanned dollars. I bought a brand new Brita, which really was the big ticket item. Brand new socks, which can we all agree there is nothing better than an unused sock. Just look at that. 2 headbands, because I'm secretly determined to bring back that headband look. Like, I feel like it's like very 80s. I just made that up. I don't even know what it means to be 80s. Okay. 2 sectioning clips, which obviously you could use on their own, but personally, I just want them to kind of section my hair as I'm doing my makeup so I don't get like little dents in my hair. And then my last purchase is this. An agenda, and I know I'm totally jumping the ball here. Is that even a jumping the ball? It's like not a saying, I don't think. Jumping the gun, I'm jumping the gun. I found what is truly my perfect planner, and these are so hard to come by. My one that I had last year, where is it? I don't even know where it is because I hate it. I never write in it. It's this, it's called Day Designer. That's like a popular brand. It's just not my forte. Like, I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the colors. It's just not my thing, and I never ended up using it. This though, I feel like we have potential because this truly is everything I want in a planner, from just the way it is set up and organized to the colors. Like, I'm a huge colors gal. I love the rainbow. Like, I just love an assortment, and I feel like if my agenda looks good, it'll actually motivate me to write in it. Actually, let's give it a little yank. But yeah, if you guys see this is at Target. It's called Simplified by Emily Lee. The best part about my new planner, and I'm really burying the lead here, is I already have something to write in it and to look forward to. Do you see it? Aruba! Earlier this week, my mom and I booked a trip to Aruba, and I can't even believe it. It's coming up at the very end of January, technically February, I think. Okay, I wrote it down on my planner. I don't even know what date it is. Okay, I leave on January 30th. We're going for a week, and first of all, obviously going to a tropical destination, one I've never been to before. That's exciting, but I'm also just so excited to see my mom, hang out with my mom. I have not seen my family since June, I think. That was the last time I went home. It's so weird moving away and just like how little I'm able to see my family, especially in like this post-pandemic world. But even before the pandemic, just with work, it's so hard to get vacation days. This is like my going home for the holidays trip, by the way, because as you guys know, as a news reporter, I'm not able to take off during like the Christmas time. That's when a lot of like the main anchors, seasoned veterans would take off. So I always just go home at the very end of January. That's like when no one wants to take off, and it's fine. I totally don't even mind the days. And my mom and I were playing around with the idea, instead of me sitting in freezing cold, snowy New York, why not get away? And so I requested this so many months ago, but I was not able to get the dates approved, because how it works is if you're requesting off for the next year, all of the people who have more experience, who were there before you, they get first pick. So I had to see if the people who got first pick were taking those dates, and they didn't, and we're going. As if that's not exciting enough, my parents are coming for Christmas. I mean, there's just so much to be excited for right now. Oh my gosh, and that's actually, that's something that would go in this planner. I seriously want to throw this one out, but I'm not going to, because I guess we have, what, another month left? Ew, it's just not a good, I just don't like it. Just like, I feel like it has to like fit your vibe. So someone might love this, it might be perfect for them, but it's just not my vibe. But yes, my parents are coming into town. It sucks though, because I was not able to take off. I didn't even try to take off though. It's like, come on, like I just knew I wouldn't be able to. So it'll be weird. I think they're coming for like 5 or 6 days, somewhere around that. And obviously I'll only have the weekend off of work, but I'll be able to see them like at night after my nap, and it'll still be great. And 2 crazy things this year. There's so much. Christmas falls on a Saturday this year, so technically I will be off on Christmas Day. That's so crazy. And then the other one, New Year's Eve, falls on a Friday, aka I'll be able to go out on New Year's Eve. I'll be able to be up when the clock strikes midnight. I'll be able to give Zach a kiss. How excited are you that for the first time in our relationship, this is our 4th New Year's Eve together, we will be able to kiss when the clock strikes midnight.
I just feel bad for all the other girls that have been so lucky the past 3 years.
What?
It's not cheating if it's New Year's kiss.
No, those ones don't count.
No, it'll be nice. I always kind of feel bad if I'm like going out or whatever and Clancy's just at home sleeping. So it'll be nice to be able to, hopefully we can go like find have plans.
You seem to have no trouble these past 3 years finding plans.
Oh, yeah.
I just woke up from my nap and I am being greeted by the most beautiful sunset ever. But the sad thing is, it is 5:45 and the sun is already setting. That's unacceptable. Joanna actually just came over. Where is it? And if you guys remember, she's the one whose hamster I was watching, whose hamster almost died on my watch. And she brought me over this candle called Eggnog Latte, which was so sweet. And I've been wanting a Christmas candle, so this is perfect. And then I don't know if you guys remember from my last video, this whole organizer, what's it called, like a media console, was awful. It looked so disorganized. It was bothering me so much. So I tried to organize it as best as I could. I feel like I've never really put much thought or effort into this console just because I don't like it. We got it from Zach's apartment because I didn't have one. I just had my TV mounted on my wall in my old apartment. And I mean, a free console, of course. We weren't gonna go out and buy a new one, especially because this apartment, it's just a temporary thing. I'm excited to make big purchases for my future house, whenever that might be. So yeah, I never really put much effort into the media console, but I feel like it finally looks somewhat okay. And tonight is a rest night from the gym. I always do rest nights on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I pick one, and then always Friday. And these nights are great. I have no idea where Zach is. I woke up, I smelled cologne in the air, so he went out somewhere, not just to the gym or anything, but I have no clue where. But I am just, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with our apartment and just the whole, okay, I love how I'm in love with the whole Christmas everything, and I show you the one spot that has no Christmas in it, but oh my gosh, this just seriously makes me so happy. I love it here. And that's exactly why I decided to decorate for Christmas this year and actually put effort into everything. And I wanted to go out and buy pink ornaments, and I'm so happy I did. Can I just say, life makes no sense. Yesterday, it was 30 degrees, freezing cold. All of my live shots were outdoors. Today, it is a balmy 61 degrees. 61. And all of my live shots are inside. But I'm not complaining. I am here at the post office doing a story all about holiday shipping.
The U.S. Postal Service is urging everyone to ship their holiday packages as soon as possible.
Experts expect a busy season. Local 12's Clancy Burke joins us in Blue Ash with what you need to know. Hello, Clancy.
Hey Bob, each year the United States Postal Service puts together shipping deadlines to guarantee delivery by Christmas Day, and this year was no exception. As you can see, we've got 4 big deadlines. The first is December 15th. These are the deadlines if you want your packages to be delivered by Christmas, but the moral of the story, get your shipping done early because there could be delays. The early bird catches the worm, and I am honestly just pretty excited. I go to the doctor at 8:30 this morning on my lunch break because we're getting shots. Right on time and within minutes. After stepping through these doors, I will have B12 pulsing through my veins. The nurse is gonna come back any second, and I don't want her to know I'm on my phone recording, but just want to let you guys know I'm here and I'm ready for my shot. I'm ready. All right, the deed is done. I am getting B12 injections because when I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago, I found out I am severely low. Levels that are just not good at all. I don't want to say my levels on here. It feels a little personal, but basically the doctor said she has never seen a human with such low levels of B12, and one of the biggest side effects of B12 and one of the things B12 deficiency will result in is exhaustion. It's what gives you your energy. It's what helps your body function, and I am so hopeful that this can finally make me feel better. An update from week 1, because I went last week. I don't feel any change so far. I don't feel any more energetic or anything like that. I was doing research, and how long it takes to kick in varies. I mean, there are so many factors, one of which is just if your body absorbs it or not. It's a very hard thing for your body to absorb, I was reading. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And I knew I wasn't thinking I was just gonna magically feel better, but anyone who's ever had a medical problem, you always have a little bit of hope, oh my gosh, it's just gonna be the magical cure right away. So no, I think I just need to keep doing this, and hopefully eventually it will work and feel better. I have to say though, because trying to gauge on if I'm feeling any more energetic and upbeat and less tired, I have not been pushing myself as much as I normally do. Normally the weekends hit and I'm okay, I have to do this and this and that and hang out with this person, and I've really just been giving myself a free pass. You guys have seen in the vlogs, staying in on a Friday night and just taking it easy, because I feel now that I know a cure might be coming and like I might actually feel well enough to do those things and just like energetic enough, why push it now? So I've really been just like being gentle with myself. And I have to say, like, I've been really happy lately, just like doing my own thing on the weekends and just not pushing myself. So anyway, random rant. I gotta get back to work. I have no idea what my story for tomorrow is. And that is really freaking stressful. Some bad news. The B12 shot actually really hurt my arm today. I don't know why, but good news, I ended up finding a story. That was very relieving. I can't tell you how stressful it is when I don't have a story planned, especially like I'm such a planner. And I was even telling the nurses at the doctor's office, like, hey guys, like pray for me. I don't have a story for tomorrow. I tell people way too much about my life. Okay. Now on to more bad news. My friend Carly is just, what would I even call her, Zach? What would I call her? Name a word.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. No, she's not. Does anyone else have a friend who does this? And by the way, Carly watches some of my videos, so I hope she sees this. She will text me something saying the most awful thing ever happened. Send. And then I'm like, is she gonna say it? Is she gonna tell me what the most awful thing is? But she has to wait for me to type what was the most awful thing that happened. Or she just wrote to me, meanwhile, someone we know is in a crisis, something went horribly wrong. I'm sitting on my phone, I'm like, what went horribly wrong? Like, just tell me. Like, Zach, you feel me on this one. You feel me, right? Come on.
I agree.
Your team, Clance.
That she's trying to dish the hot goss. She should probably just dish it.
Dish it. Thank you.
Dish it, Car.
Carly and Zach have always hated each other anyway.
Gotta back off. She takes up too much of your time.
Kidding. They love each other. Right? You love her.
We like each other.
And Zach's actually a little chefy chef right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. We gotta have the barbecue sauce.
And do you want to tell the good people of YouTube why you even have eggs in the first place?
Kroger.
Why?
My name Clancy went and got eggs and bacon for breakfast last weekend. So I've got my leftover eggs.
It's funny because I actually woke up and I really wanted to vlog on Sunday. I was just in the mood. And the reason I didn't is because I also just realized I really wanted to go to Kroger and make Zach breakfast. But then I was like, I can't vlog this because it's seriously just gonna look like the only reason I'm doing this like fun little like nice surprise is because of YouTube, like trying to look good. And so I was like, all right, I just can't vlog. So I just ended up not vlogging at all on Sunday, but I guess I'm defeating my silent good deed by sharing it on the internet anyway. Yeah, guys, I am a kind human, okay? And actually, he has part 2 of his meal coming right up. We've got, he said he doesn't like this one as much, riced cauliflower stir-fry vegetables. Zach, what are you talking about? This looks great. What are you talking about?
I know it looks great. That's why I bought it.
Taking off my robe is the saddest part of every morning. And whenever I wear a turtleneck, I put this on first. Like I even have it under my robe as I'm getting ready just because I don't want to put the turtleneck on after I do my hair and makeup. The makeup's gonna get on the turtleneck, the hair is gonna get messed up. Speaking of which, okay, I actually gotta get moving. This is obviously not how I wear my hair. I feel like I look like a dog. Robe is coming off. We're doing it, we're doing it. And this is like not a true turtleneck. I have to fix this. I have to figure this is not looking good. But what I really need to fix is my hair, and I have a new process where I curl it and then I flip it before I spray it. I used to do it the other way around, and this has just been working out so much better where it's like a lot more natural looking. Oh my gosh, guys, this is not good. Do you hear that? There's like barely any hairspray left. Come on. All right, well, I just used the very last of that hairspray and have to add that to the list. I totally picked the wrong coat for today. Can't emphasize that enough. Do you see this? First of all, it is thin. It is flimsy. It is so cold right now. It's 40 degrees, but it feels so much colder, I think, because of the wind. I really need to invest in new coats because it stinks. Like in the winter months for my reporting, like this turtleneck, this is just like my shell. Like you typically don't see what's underneath, which is why when I'm vlogging, I apologize if you guys see me wearing like the same 5 shirts every week. It's just, it doesn't matter. No one sees it. It's all about the jackets, which stinks because you guys know we get a hair, makeup, and clothing allowance for the news. And I don't know why, but jackets is not included on the clothing allowance. Like it's not part of it. I heard and people have said like you can do an exception and they seem to accept it, but I don't know. I'm the type of person, like I hate doing things like that. Like I don't like to disturb people. I don't like to be a nuisance. Like, I don't know. So I really need new jackets though, because I feel like they're getting old. They're getting boring. The people are tired of them. Just kidding. The people, there are no people. No one cares. But this morning is actually a lot better than it could have been because it's cold. And not only that, it is downpouring. And of course, my story involves me just standing in front of an empty building. This right here is the building. But what is this that I see? A tent that just so happens to be set up right next to the building. So if I zoom in, you can see we've got our camera. I stand there. Cliff set out this little mat for me so I know my mark, and we are not getting wet today. Right now, the building behind me is empty. It needs a lot of work done to it, but a year from now, 15 students will be living inside, probably sleeping right now, very early, and they're gonna be receiving the support they need.
And people say I'm repetitive with my meals. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the peas. We really got the, I was gonna say trifecta, but it's only 2. I guess you make the 3rd thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got to eat the eggs.
I feel like you really do love the same foods, just like I do.
I have a much more robust food variety than you. But
Oh wow, someone's getting defensive, which is the first sign of guilt.
defensive.
It is 1 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, and the Target parking lot is apparently aggressive, and it's like full, and I feel like it's because of the pandemic. Like, so many more people are home, they're able to run into the store quickly on their lunch breaks. I don't know. $5. Heck yeah, I've been eating a tank top like this for forever. Oh my gosh, what is happening, guys? I was seriously running in here to pick up my birth control. Then all of a sudden I saw this $5 tank top, and I'm like, okay, cool. What is this? This looks so cute. Oh my goodness, like I think I need it. Okay, and by the way, this is a prime example. I am not just one size. Like, I don't shop as just, oh, I'm a size this. This is an extra small. This is a medium. Like, I'm all over the place with my sizes. It just depends on like how I want something to fit. I like tank tops to be tighter though, and I like these to be huge. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I think I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, guys, exciting. Now that I know I have off for New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna have my first New Year's Eve in so many years, do I need a cute little number like this one? I mean, that's okay, but let's be real, I'd be so cold in that. Oh my gosh, get me out of this section. Everything looks so cute. I just passed matching Christmas pajama sets for like couples and families. Obviously I'm not a family, but for Zach and me, how legendary would that be if we wore those on Christmas or even before Christmas? And honestly, that is one of the best things about Zach. I feel like even though maybe he wouldn't do that, I don't know, like he could go either way. He's down for whatever. And oh my gosh, wait, this is the Christmas section. I'm really not a fan of it this year. It's really not doing anything for me. I feel like At Home was less expensive and they had way more of a selection. All right, so I actually decided to size down to a small instead of the medium because I felt like the designer actually kind of made these a little bit bigger, a little bit baggier. He kind of, you know, picked up what I was throwing down. I don't like when flannels are form-fitting. Like, I like when they're a little baggy. And for $25, I got a tank top and a flannel. That's not bad at all. I'm actually going to end this vlog. I might do a weekend vlog in my life this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing though at all. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna take it easy, like I said, just with the whole like B12 situation, and I don't want to push myself too much. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting a facial for the first time ever tomorrow. And I'm really nervous because I heard sometimes it makes your skin purge and break out. And ooh, I'm like, I don't want to take the risk, but I kind of do. I'm excited. I want to see if there's like a difference in like the texture of my skin, if it feels any smoother, any softer. I feel like my skin for the most part, like all here is fine. Where I get texture where I'm like, ugh, my nose. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I try to really scrub. I don't know. That's weird and TMI, but yeah, so maybe she can help my nose. I don't know. Anyway, be sure to hit the subscribe button to find out if my nose gets better or not, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All the way from Long Island, now happy in Ohio. She has the most amazing chocolate oatmeal recipe I know. Hey, that's Clancy Burke. Yeah, you heard it here first. Up and out of at 2 in the morning for the Cincinnati News reporting. Behind the scenes from work, here's Clancy Burke.